Hey guys, this is Siddharth and you're watching College Companion. आज we are going to talk about a very special course at IIT Delhi and my story of how I ended up with it. So I graduated in 2017 with a degree in computer science engineering. And तब से ही I have been very confused about what path should I take. I have tried various things across the years, and last year I was working full time at a very popular edtech company. And during the lockdown, it was really difficult to find my mental space and work from home with that efficiency that I had while working in the office. उसके दौरान I looked for things that I'm interested in and explored those avenues. Then I came to know that they have started GATE exam, which is a graduate aptitude test for engineering for humanities fields also, and one of them was economics. And I have been very passionate about economics शुरू से ही. From my college I used to read a lot about economics books. That really piqued my interest. और उसमें एक quantitative element भी होता है economics में. So that made me comfortable coming from computer science background. वो again एक quantitative heavy field है. So I thought that this is something that I can give a attempt to and pursue. So वहाँ से मुझे economics के बारे में पता पड़ा through GATE की they are taking an entrance in that, and then उसके according I came across various colleges that offer economics as a master's degree. And I came across IIT Delhi as well. They have started their own economics programs 2 years back. I think last year, yeah, they started it in 2020. So these sort of entrances I had in mind, which are very well known. For example, Delhi University, ISI, Ashoka University, and couple of other entrances that I piqued my interest into. While going through what kind of exams I can give in economics and allied fields of economics, so in January or February, I think I came across this thing called CogJet, which is a joint entrance test for cognitive science, which is was a very new term for me back then. And I had heard this term, cognitive science term, मैंने सुन रखा था because when I was reading that IIT Delhi has launched a master's in economics, so they had also launched a master's in cognitive science during that time. But काफ़ी मुझे उस समय as a biological term लगा cognitive science, so I didn't give much heed to it. ज़्यादा मैंने सोचा नहीं. I was like that economics is the thing. But then I came across CogJet. Then I read about CogJet and what cognitive science is about. And turns out it is quite aligned with my interest because there is one element of behavioral economics in cognitive science, which is sort of an intersection between economics and cognitive science. And so that really piqued my interest. वहाँ से I came to know about behavioral economics. Then I started studying behavioral economics, and that gradually increased my interest in the field. So जब मुझे CogJet के बारे में पता पड़ा, I came to know that there are few institutes that offer such program. One of them is IIT Delhi, there is IIT Kanpur, and then there is CBCS, which is in Allahabad, which is a very premier institute. काफ़ी पुराना उनका program है ये. And yeah, those were the programs that I came across. And the eligibility criteria for most of them was CogJet, an exam that they took online this year. जो इस year online हुआ due to COVID circumstances. They had their centers last year, if I'm not wrong. So like generally it's an offline exam where you go to a center and attempt it. So most of the places were asking CogJet as their eligibility criteria. Then IITs were asking for other exams also. They were allowing, for example, they were allowing JAM score, GATE score, and I think UGC NET as well. So they had this sort of flexibility that in case you missed out on CogJet or didn't perform well there, then there is this other criteria also that you can fulfill in order to get selected for the interview. So ऐसा नहीं कि if you have a very good brilliant JAM score you are through, so you are just shortlisted for an interview, and then all of these places would ask for an interview that you will go through in order to finally get selected to the institutes. So I missed out on CBCS, Allahabad. I mean, in the retrospect it feels like कि वो फॉर्म में मुझे भरना चाहिए था, but I didn't. I missed out on it. and CBCS has only CogJet as a criteria. So, and besides that, I filled for IIT Kanpur, where I missed the cutoff by a whisker margin. So I was not expecting to clear the cutoff for IIT Delhi, because I thought that there would be some sort of similarity between the two institutes and their cutoffs. But I made through the cutoff for IIT Delhi, and I was lucky to be called for an interview. And in June first week, I came to know that I have been selected for the interview, and the interview has to take place around 15th June, I think. So I had around 10 days to prepare, and I'll make a separate video on how I prepared about it and how was my interview experience as a whole. So I'll have a very separate video for that, क्योंकि वो मैं चाहता हूँ कि पूरा detail में explain it, so that you have a very good idea in case you think about going for that program. So yeah, there was my interview on 15th. It was very well organized because they kept sending you reminders on the email. They even formed a Telegram group जहाँ पर आप you can directly interact with program coordinators, और आपको जो भी doubts हैं with regards to interview आप वहाँ पर पूछ सकते हो. And it was really helpful. I think more institutes should come up with this, where they make the communication between students and authorities easy. And yeah, so उसके बाद when I went through the interview, which is again it was a 15 to 25 minutes I think long interview, जिसके बारे में I'll post in detail, but if I talk about it briefly, so they asked about what I've been doing, what are my graduate degree in, and why am I interested in the program, and then they get into the technicalities where they actually quiz you on a subject matter. और फिर उसके बाद there was a long delay which usually takes place when it comes to results of government institutes in India, because एक लंबा process होता है. You have to go through so much of levels of authorities to get the final signatures and come out with the results. And I think COVID के कारण भी वो चीज़ delay हो जाती है, because then the office works वो online होता है, and then you have to ask the people to scan the page and upload it. So authorities का वहाँ पे time लग जाता है, and they finally release the results in the second week of July. I think it was around 12 or 13 July we came to know about results. So yeah, that was it. That was how I came around this subject of cognitive science, which I'll talk in detail in upcoming videos. I'll talk separately about what cognitive science is. This was a brief overview of how I got admitted at IIT Delhi in this particular course. I hope आपको cognitive science intriguing लगा होगा, and you will read and research more about it. मैं पूरी कोशिश करूँगा whatever developments for good or bad takes place at my next college, I'll share with you guys, whether it is about selecting subjects or anything and everything to do with my education journey at IIT Delhi. I'll keep posting it. And उसके अलावा भी I will try my best to post one video a week regarding some course or something related to higher education in India. So keep watch out. This is my pledge. Could say that I'll try to post more videos. Do subscribe, and Instagram link is in my profile as well. So वहाँ भी आप मुझे ping कर सकते हैं. You can DM me with your queries. See you in the next video.